Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is going to be about any soulmate messages that are coming through. Anything in regards to progress that's being made, time frames, messages for you to remove blockages, whatever it is, we're going to connect with that. It can also be kindred spirits, it can be twin as well as soulmate, whatever is coming through. I've had a lot of people connecting with me over on Instagram talking about dreams about lions and big cats, and I love this because the lion is a symbol of personal strength. It's an emblem that's worn by conquerors and kings. So even the name to praise somebody, to lionize someone, is to honor and glorify them. So we have to remember the lion is not a solitary cat. His tribe is in his pride. A lover, a leader, a paragon. Lion symbolizes the strength of the heart. And I feel like a lot of you guys prior to twin, soulmate, and love connections will be having a lot of dreams about big cats, tigers, lions, and all of that. They're very symbolic in that journey. It's very powerful about bringing in kindred spirits, people that are attracting you for your highest good. So that's very important. And with this new beautiful new moon eclipse that just happened, there's huge shifts coming right before the 2020 New Year bell chimes. So I want you guys to know right now, I read this thing this morning and it's so true because I don't want anybody to feel like their life revolves around praise or criticism that they have to change. And I read this thing that says it's a trap to be fueled by praise or defeated by criticism. Neither define us. We are constantly becoming, changing, and growing. So nobody's opinion can define who you are. Don't commit to approval. Commit to growth. The growth that is taking place when nobody is watching. The growth that outlives the opinions of people. There's a stark contrast between making real self-improvement and wanting to be noticed. And I feel like this is a very important paradigm and a shift that a lot of us are noticing with this age of Aquarius. We're doing what really matters. We're simplifying. We're not trying to appear to be a certain way so we get likes or dislikes. We're not wanting to be noticed and have all this flash and pomp because we want somebody to say, I wish they had what they have. This is about sharing, caring, and feeling like feeling the unity and feeling the love and feeling the possibilities and the connectivity, right, in a really beautiful way. That's part of the reasons I put out one of my ruby necklaces is because it makes us feel empowered, loved. It connects us to our personal power where we don't need the opinions of others to discover that we're magnificent, beautiful, and worthy of love, right? And we all are, and you guys are, and so many of you have your divine others just right on your doorstep. So I want you to feel that empowerment. Who cares about the opinions of everybody? You are making real self-improvements. You are making huge strides. Really believe in it and feel good. So we have 3 choices here. Let me put on my magical ring-a-ding-dings. I need my my rings. So number 1 is invisibility, authenticity. Very important when we're calling in our love to be our authentic selves, because we don't want some facade of somebody, right? Some echo of who we really are. We want our true sustainable selves. It's that one thing that I love. I think it was, I read so many authors, I'm never going to get it. But they say, if you never tell a lie, you don't have to remember what you said, because everything, same if you're always acting yourself, you don't have to remember how you behaved a certain way. It's always true. It's always honest. And that's who you want to attract, someone who's attracted to your true, honest self, right? Number 2 is apple, risk and renewal. And number 3 is vampire, emotional intelligence. We have to use our emotional intelligence to really gauge who is good for us and who we're aligned with, right? So we're going to begin with number 1, which is invisibility. And I just want to begin by thanking you guys all for your likes and subscribes and your beautiful comments. I have read every single one, you guys, so don't doubt I haven't answered in days or hearted or said anything, but I can speed read. But what I can't do is type in and get all that done in a swift manner. How I affect you, how substantial your change is, how you guys are living, growing, and feeling good about life is really important to me. I feel so connected with you guys, and I love you, and it really does matter to me how you're thriving and coping with things. And one of the reasons I speed read through all of that, because if I see a very specific issue, I always tell people to come contact me over on email or DM me so I can help you in some way, if you're having a crisis. And sometimes it comes upon us right before the new year because we feel we want all this change. We want to become more substantial. We want to work through fear and anxiousness to have these great connections. And sometimes it's just that blockage that we need help to identify. And I understand that. And that's one of the reasons I do this. So Always feel free. And never start your sentence with Melanie, I hope I'm not bothering you. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. I'm inviting you to ask me things so we can alleviate this pressure from one another. That's what light working is. And it's my honor to be able to do that. And I love you guys. You know, I've lived 5 decades to work through a lot of things to be able to figure this out. And I know the 20s and 30s were some of the hardest aspects of my lives, and late teens. So, you know, I have that knowledge and wisdom from living through that and understanding what goes with that, the pressure. So never ever feel like you're bothering me, you guys. I really, really am honored to be able to connect with you. So let's see what's going on in visibility. So authenticity, right away I'm hearing that this is great in terms of when your soulmate comes in, they are their authentic self. You're going to recognize them to be, you know, a true blue, a true north. This is not somebody that is condescending. This is not somebody that's acting, you know, all Kanye on people in the beginning when he was going through his aspects where he didn't know who he was or what was going on. One of those things where if they annoy you, this person is so calm and solid and beautiful that right away you're like, you feel their energy. I feel like that's going to be a huge identifier for you, is their energy. Because the secondary card is the Knight's Song, Hidden Talents. This person has a wonderful way to be able to connect, I think, through music too. Probably quite a few of these people are musicians, and a couple of them are famous musicians. This is for a huge collective, and I've had a lot of people comment that they think it's so far-fetched, and I'm like, it's not. I remember in a span of not too many months, Brian Adams at a chiropractor, Larry Mullen, U2 on the streets of New York, Ozzy Osbourne in an elevator in Vegas, a whole slew of people. And I was like, so people think it's so hard. It's really not. And they were all just weird circumstances saying hello. So to bump into somebody in a natural atmosphere is really kind of charming and nice. And the conversations you have is funny and it's neat. So don't think that anything's an impossibility. I feel like a lot of you guys, these people are involved in music somehow as well. And right away you feel that. And you also have the acceptance and equality that nobody is better than anybody else. Lady de la Muerte says, you know, we all stem from the same seeds and beautiful vibrancy, kind of charmed atmosphere and light that we were brought in with. So let's see what else is going on. Again, look at this sound check. I feel like music is going to be an indicator and a connector within your love life. And I love that. And I feel like this person has a great sense of humor. They're going to bring a lot of laughter and light and love to you, and you know, no end of surprises, and it's going to feel really, really wonderful. So let's see what else is going on. So you have the stargazing card right here, which is saying, when you gaze at the stars, you'll give yourself fairy focus. Your intention will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So when you're trying to connect in with this language of love and this soulmate, this twin, whomever that is coming in, it's optimal when we start an envisionment process, when we're really envisioning what we want, who we want, all those little things. I feel that, you know, when we appeal to our higher self and intuition, it helps us. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, and I'm going to be using my Ellen Dugan's Witches Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. So the Fool, beautiful. Ooh, this to me means it can happen any moment. That's your time frame right there. That was the first question. So it can be very quickly. I'm talking from New Year's, the new any second onward from that, because it is your predestined time. You know, you're on the chariot. I could see racing horses too, and I really feel like you're connected to this energy. You're honed in. You're on your highest vibration. Therefore, what you're seeking is also seeking you. So it's coming about. I love the 3 of Cups. So again, I'm going to put this time frame within 3 to 0 months, like very quickly. And I also feel like these people are utterly charming, and I don't know why I hear a southern drawl for quite a few of this. A southern drawl, Texas, those kind of really melodic, beautiful, South Carolinian, all of those type of Louisiana, beautiful southern draws if you live in the continental U.S. And I feel like they're very sociable and loving. They have this gentle kind of approach to life. And again, with the Fool, just saying, you know, I feel divinely protected and guided, really good energy, really nurturing. They get on a high compatibility with your family. And this 6 of Cups, I'm sensing a water sign, and right away I was feeling that, and because you have double cups here, so much water in their chart. You know, water charts, I love them. They have this fluidity of emotion where they have this rich understanding of poetry, art, music, all of those things, and this kind of illustrious gifted personality. It's like they come in with a flourish and they enrich the room they're in, and they touch the soul of people, a really in-depth spiritual individual that's coming for you. You probably already feel it. I feel that you're aligned with that energy really beautifully. Oh, wow. And your crowning card is the Lovers too. I feel, again, this is just high compatibility. It's one of those things where that sensual energy is very strong between you, and they are very physical. They always want to hold their hand, have their hand around you. They're a little possessive because they're so excited to be around you, and you'll feel that right away. And this is one of the things that happens with ease, but it's gusto. Like, you know right away, they know right away, you know, and nothing can permeate this beautiful love bubble. And again, they have that beautiful, authentic love. So they're not one of those people that has the fear of missing out on a bigger, better deal. So they're not looking at other men and women all the time. They're not always trying to scope out something. They are not jealous because they know that the love is so true and secure. It's really wonderful. And it's not something that you ever have to be critical of or try to reevaluate, because you just feel it. You feel it. All your energy exchanges throughout all your chakras and your chi and everything flowing so beautifully is an indicator that, you know, your one true love is really here. And this is so soon, you guys. So you're prepared. You know, I don't even have to say get ready. You are prepared. You planted those seeds. You know it. You've had a lovely, healthy detachment from it. You know you're protected and divinely guided, and that's part of it. And it's going to help you in that beautiful notion that when we believe and we feel and we know, it simply arrives. So beautiful energy, group one. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or you want me to expand on this. My Etsy store, all of that. I'll be putting the ruby necklace in there. I made a whole bunch of bracelets, but they sold within an hour of me putting them up there. So in the process of ordering more as well, but I feel like it attracts love. I love rubies, or like garnets, love and strength. So again, hidden talents, a lot of music involved in this. So I feel like a song is going to come up and speak to your soul, and it's going to be you and your soulmate song. It's really beautiful. So I love it. So now we're on to number 2, the Apple, risk and renewal. This is saying, you know, get out of your comfort zone, say yes to things, go places, experience things, be with people, because I feel like this is happening very synchronistically for you. One of those magical events where you're like, I don't want to go out, and somebody talks you into having a dinner or going to a party or going to an event, and boom, there they are, you know, this person that is stellar, and you know right away who they are and that they are divinely guided to you. It's just one of those wonderful things. I love that. And the cool thing with soulmates is it's an instant attraction. When you first meet someone, it's like you've known them from past lives. You know instantly that they are someone who is special to you. When you're around them, you experience a sense of familiarity. You're automatically comfortable with them. They feel like home and family to you. And, you know, you have that pull of love. You know, you feel the pull of past life love when you're near your soulmate. The pull inspires you to want to touch your soulmate, hold hands, kiss, caress. All of them are always on your mind, and they're buried deep in your heart. It's that beautiful connection in a really, really profound way. So let's see what else is going on for you. I'm going to pull a secondary card for you too in terms of this Owl. Wise seeing and wise action. This is you listening to your intuition and your soul's voice, not your ego saying, oh, you shouldn't go out, you don't look good enough, you look heavy, you have acne, whatever. It's none of those silly little things. It's saying, go out there, experience life. What matters is the connection, the living, the trying, the loving, breathing energy that's out there and available to us. And by doing that, that's how you're coming about. Because look at this Page of Wands, message of love. There you go. King of Swords. Okay, so I feel that's an air sign, and I also feel like that's indicative of the personality as well. Ooh, nice double. So here's the crazy thing. This is very fast and furious, because first you get a page. A page is a slower moving energy that can be misidentified at times because it is a little lagging. However, it is a message of love. However, then Spirit is picking up things for you. Knight of Wands, let's go. Let's do this. Let's make it really clear. The energy is coming. Your vibration is picking up. You feel really good. So again, I'm feeling like this is happening right directly after the new year for you. Group 1 had this too. It was almost instantaneous, because what's happening, it's a portal of the age of Aquarius where we all are returning to simplicity. And what is the most simple, fundamental connection of us all? It's love, right? We're not cared about what we look like, what we've acquired, what we have, how we appear. We care who we are. We care on a soul level, whether we connect connect to somebody if they're good, loving, and kind. And because we've stripped away all the garbage, boom, it comes in. Dun, dun, dun. And I feel like it's an air sign, dreamy, artistic, amazing. This person is elevated as well. Again, I'm seeing probably someone who speaks a couple languages, has traveled the world, and elegance to them. I love the King of Swords in that the King or Queen of Swords, it's like they don't mince words. They tell you what they like or dislike right away. They have firm boundaries. Nobody is trampling over them. They're very discerning. They know what they want. They're not cruel because they understand that they're governing a great many aspects to their life, and they're probably in some leadership capacity. So they delegate well and beautifully. They speak clearly. They enunciate. They speak truisms. They are not judgmental or critical because they realize that they're governing themselves, their feelings, and everything. They're excellent evaluators. They're also excellent in business. So this person has probably acquired some wealth as well, but it is coming in fast and furious. And your overarching energy, let's see what's going on for that. Oh my gosh, Two of Cups, super romantic heart. I'm feeling like right away this person, they pay attention to everything. They feel happy. You feel happy when you're near them, when they're kind to you, when they are returning your love. It causes you to feel unusually sad when you're away from them for even a moment because they love you. They have protective instincts. The attraction to you manifests most powerfully as protective instincts, right? Your physical well-being to your soulmate is as important to them as their own, okay? All of this stuff, love endures. Your mutual attraction happens because you experienced a deep love in a past life. Soulmate love, a deep love comes from countless lifetimes as spouses, lovers, families, whatever. You've loved each other for literally thousands of years, and love is never lost, group 2. So beautiful energy, highly impactful, very powerful. I love it. Enough said. Yahoo. I love that. Like a meager little message. You're like, no, make it more clear. Boom, in comes the Knights. Beautiful energy. I mean, sustainable, high compatibility, very smart, beautiful, beautiful individual. So I love that energy for you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, if you want to go to my Etsy store, any of that, get yourself some rose quartz or rubies or things that are attractors of love and self-love and make you feel balanced and good. Beautiful. Again, risk. You're feeling renewed because you're trying new things. Very beautiful. I love it. Now we are on to the Vampire, emotional intelligence. Okay, number 3, right away, I feel like this is you being able to hone in on what you want. You're going to have these flashes of recognition. You're attracting your soulmate continuously by being reinforced by their mannerisms, how they smile, how they laugh, by their habits, what they do and have always done. These flashes of recognition send constant hooks of love into your mind, heart, and that's what you're looking for. You get that. Again, the instant attraction when you first meet, you have known them from past lives, you feel like home and family to them. They're buried deep in your heart. The pull of the past life is definitely always within you. You will wonder why you're willing to put up with so much and on this journey and wait, because you realize they're buried deep in your heart. There's nothing that is as fantastical as this. So let me give these a shuffle, and we're going to see what's going on in terms of sign and everything else. It's wonderful because love endures, right? Your mutual attraction happens because of your loves that you've had. You know, it's never lost. When you have loved another for literally thousands of years, it's not lost. It stays. It's continual. It's impactful. It's powerful. It's amazing. Ooh, Page of Wands. The last group had that. So there's your message of love. That's you. Funny because the last one was King of Swords. So that's your energy, and Knight of Pentacles, and then it speaks up. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling that they're an earth sign. Again, this is happening quite quickly. Let me get a time frame for you. Whew, I gotta breathe. All of a sudden, I was listening to chanting music before because it was so calming. I think that looked like a 3. Okay, 3 months. Very good. Let me start with why this is happening. Right now, you're elevated to this Queen of Swords energy, and you're very clear thinking, very discerning. You understand and are going to recognize these flashes of recognition, these instant attractions, you know, they are in your heart. They are always on your mind. You feel the pull of this past life, especially in the beginning, because your soulmate is always on your mind. They're the first thing you think of the closer they get, and you're paying attention to all these beautiful little synchronicities. And this page is bringing it. But the Queen of Swords is very discerning on what she allows in and what she's gauging, and you really got this. It's like you have eagle eyes on all of this, and your mind body heart connection is very strong within pulling your soulmate to you. So you're reading this blueprint beautifully. And again, the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like it's an earth sign, very grounded, very strong, very solid. Four corners of hail: honesty, authenticity, integrity, love. They're not looking at other women or men. You are the one. They could care less what the rest of the world is doing. They do not have fear of missing out. They are someone who cherishes what they have. They love, they feel the abundance and gratitude for it from beginning to end. They do not care. They are solely devoted to you, which is really lovely. And again, I feel like not only with the time being 3 months, but it's your Empress energy of where when you have this, it's so divinely guided that there's very little work, if any, to be done, except for the healthy detachment proponent, which is saying, I know this is arriving. I can feel the gratitude and love for it already, and I don't have to be fearful or think anything is going to get away from me. And with this Page of Wands, it's like you'll have these beautiful synchronicities that are all lined up very elegantly for you and very helpful. And your last overarching energy, I thought I saw this as a Magician card. Yeah, divinely guided. When it is that way, your intuition and all of these soul messages are completely on fire. You read them magically, magnificently. Everything is clear. You know, it's one of those things where you're paying attention to everything. You feel very happy. You feel very optimistic. All of that, all of this stuff is its own language, and you really are fueled by this amazing thing. And everything is increased at this time. You know, things accelerate. Your achievements go up. You're advancing. Good things are amplified. You feel boosted. You're capitalizing on many monetary things. You feel elevated. Your life is enhanced. You're expanding, which is huge, because we have to allow for this better perspective and knowing that, okay, this is huge, but I am ready. You know, that when you're expanding, you don't have time for fear and doubt. You're maximizing all the potential and opportunities, right? So you can sustain this beautiful love. You restructured your life in a way where it allows for love. It allows for abundance and all of that. That's why it's going to work so beautifully. And again, nothing is blocked. Everything is really ensured in a beautiful cosmic way, and you're ready. The Magician is magnificent as the overarching energy, just saying you are divinely protected and guided. And, you know, now it's just kind of the little details are being formalized, and they're on their way. So beautiful energy, Group 3. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, feel free. Thank you guys for ordering all your New Year's readings from me, private readings. And I also offer a new service that if you want a video reading really sped up, like you want it within the hour, what I do is I check my emails and I let you know the availability, and I can make the video within an hour and have it to you. A lot of people like this for job interviews, dates, big occurrences, pre-trips, things like that. So I can get it with you at expediency. And I just started offering that service because I had people inquire about it. So then I created a special rate and way to do that for you guys as well. So love and light. Have a great, great day.